Going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Eat Like a Man. We're gonna do Italian stew. Start with our pot over a fire, and that's just bacon grease. Got one big onion. Why am I using this onion? It's on sale. Yoink! Use whatever onion you want. Just gonna chop him up real quick. Yoink! My top-down camera is you right now because the normal one that is you is now busy doing something else. So yeah, so I got my Dutch oven. Use any old pot. I don't even have to do this outside. I'm doing this outside because I want to be outside because it's nice out. A fine dice one onion. Fine dice an onion, not fine dice my finger. It doesn't have to be super fine. Fine as you can make it. Don't get into a hurry. That's when you lose digits. That is good enough. Just gonna brown that off. Get some caramelization on it. While it's doing that, garlic. I got this idea off of Max Miller. I think he just put it up a couple days ago. I don't even know, last week. It's an Italian stew that may or may not have been served in Al Capone's soup kitchen. Don't know. So I'm going to call it Prohibition stew. More on that in a bit. Because it's got an ingredient. More on that in a bit. Garlic, garlic, garlic. Wink. Fine dice up this garlic as fine as I can get it anyway. Now what's interesting about this is when the Great Depression and the soup kitchens would have been in full swing, when Capone would have been doing his thing to try to improve his public image. I'm gonna throw a little bit of salt in there. Sweat those guys out real good. Beef would have been hard to come by, but this has beef in it. But mark down. I'm gonna use about 2 pounds because that's what they had. So that's what I bought. Now, I don't know about you, but I like my onion with a little bit of bite. You do yours however you want to do yours. Let's throw some bacon grease in there. Did I mention that? It's bacon grease, leftover from breakfast. It's breakfast for the next couple of weeks because I fry off 3 or 4 pounds at once and put it in the freezer in the fridge and have a slice a day ish. That shows. Anyway, I like my onion with some bite, so that's good enough. So we're going to throw in our garlic. Put your garlic and the onion in at the same time if you want, as long as you dump in something directly after that so your onion doesn't burn. Next up is our beef. Probably shouldn't use my knife for this. Now you can cut your own beef up. I got this, like I said, because it's on markdown. And yeah, you want a little bit bigger than bite size, because when you stew beef, it shrinks. It's actually the last we need of that knife. That needs to brown. So I said brown, not steam. I'll be right back. I may need more fire. wanted to go get my spatula. This pot's not meant for cooking over an open flame. It says so in the instructions. Good thing my flame's not open. That's going to allow me to better control the heat, because left open like that, the heat's just going to go bananas, out of control, and burn off on my fuel really quick, and I don't want that. So it's just enough airflow to throttle the flame back a little bit. While that's doing that, that's brown. There's more juice in there than I want, but yeah, let me show you. More juice in there than I want, but that's flavor. That's flavor. Now I've got about 3 pounds of potatoes. Just a mean dice. Whatever that means. Take a can of, it's supposed to be crushed tomatoes. That doesn't look, that looks like straight up tomato sauce to me. I don't think I'm buying that brand again. Yeah, there is no lumps in that at all. Well, that's just disappointing. Gonna have to remedy that. Alright, went with a can I can trust. Gonna go with whole peeled. Not draining these, by the way, because I want all the juice. And right here I got a couple gallons of vegetable stock. You can use water. Don't use water if you can avoid it. This is homemade. It's going to go black for about 10 or 15 seconds at the end of this video, and I'll show you how to make this. It's not that tough. It just didn't fit in with the rest of this video. This is getting really hot because it's really fresh. Wow, I'm going to go ahead and dump that in before I burn myself. That's 12 ounces by weight, not volume. I have no idea what it is by volume. Who cares? You know what, I'm going to leave it just like that. Only thing is, I want more sauce. And this is serving the purpose of getting, hot. Wow, hot. That's good enough. Anyway, beef stock, chicken stock, vegetable stock. If you don't want to make your own, don't want to buy your own, trying to save some money, just use water. It'll be all right. I forgot. Use a stock cube, bouillon cube, better than bouillon. Be generous with the salt here. I meant to salt the meat, but it'll be all right. We're gonna go generous on the pepper as well. It's a bit much. Perfect. And that ought to do it. Now this is a Prohibition era meal, so secret ingredient. I have no idea where the stuff was made. Original amber beer, Pottsville, PA. This is not far from Chicago. I wouldn't want to walk there from point A to point B, but whatever. Why, thank you. I'm gonna use this to get the goo out of the bottom of this can. There we go. Now, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Gross. It's got no use but for cooking. For forgot some other stuff too. Good thing I had it out here with me. Rosemary. Measure carefully. Just gonna use the whole thing. Thyme. That should do it. Not gonna use the whole thing of thyme. Thyme is stout. Kind of like that beer. Mint. Wow, that's strong. I'm not going to use any more of that. Incorporate that in. What I'll do when it's time to serve this up is I'll just peel those big chunks out. Should taste that for seasoning, I guess. That should do it. Now I'm going to cover this and let it cook on about medium for about 45 minutes or an hour. And I'll see you back then. Alright, made a mess. Made a mess. Had a bubble over incident. Also, fire died. So I had to restart that because I didn't calculate the proper amount of fuel I was going to need, but we're done. It's been about 2 hours-ish, 3-ish. I don't even know. Who cares? That's where we are right now. Let's get you away from that. And there we go. I have taken liberties and fit. Alright, battery died. Anyway, I don't know where we left off. I've been taking liberties, and as I've stirred this a couple times to remove the spriggies, the mouth stabbers, the potatoes should be nice and soft. They kind of are-ish. I don't know why this is taking so long. Oh well, whatever. I'm hungry. This is a soup. Yeah, there's another spriggy. Oh well, I'll get him. I'm gonna serve this over some riggies. Get out of here. Jeez, oh Pete. That should be fine. Some soup. Some soup. And yes, it has gotten very cold out here. It was nice, but I'm in shorts and sandals, and the 30-degree drop in temperature is hurting me, but whatever. Let's see. Need salt. It's really tomatoey, but I think the fault of that is in that just cheap supposedly crushed tomatoes, which turned out to be tomato sauce. It's good though. I'd do this again. I would. I'm gonna finish shoving this down my face hole with a piece of garlic bread. It's been Prohibition stew. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Laters. As Vincini said, things go wrong, go back to the beginning. And this is where I got the job. So this is the beginning. And we're gonna make our, yeah, my, here's my normal down angle. My this way angle is busy. We're gonna make a vegetable stock for our soup. Leeks, 2 of them. You're supposed to clean them. Not worried too much about that. Just rough cut. Who cares? Whole thing of celery. You're supposed to clean it. Who cares? All the dirt's gonna go to the bottom. All of it. Onion, skin and all. Skin and all. I think I only need one. I'll save this guy for something else. Garlic. Got a fire going right here. Throw that right there. Should have done that at the start, I guess. Right here's a pot of water. It's got, wow, hot. It's already kind of sort of boiling. It's got maybe, come on now, 2 gallons of water in it. I don't know. Carrots. Real carrots are expensive. Get out of here. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Whatever. And some bay leaves I made myself. If I made myself, I smoked them. Yeah. Ooh, that garlic is already smelling good. This is really simple. Take that off of there. A couple of bay leaves. Chunk our leeks in there. Get in there. Chunk our onions in there. All the little bits and bobs. Chunk our celery in there. These are organic leeks. I don't know what's the difference between organic and not organic. I mean, they're both alive-ish, right up until they kill them ruthlessly and put them on your dinner table. Hey, gotta run away. Perfect. Yeah. Garlic. Ooh, roasty toasty. Good enough. Good enough. A couple, 3 or 4 cloves of that. That should do that. Get out of here. Put our lid on. Just gonna let that boil for a couple, 3 hours. I'm gonna bank in some foil on there to damp down the fire and make this fire last a while. You don't need to wash that. And we'll be back. All right, it's been an hour and 45 minutes. Scrape all the big bits out, and what we have left is a really nice vegetable